Hey guys, and welcome back. You're hanging out with me, Naledi M official on Hotspot, and today I want to plug you guys on a show that I actually just stumbled on. And when I say stumbled, I mean I was watching Moja Love all day because that's all I ever seem to do. It's like my favorite channel on DStv. And I was watching like my regular shows and I stumbled upon this show called Housemaids. Now Housemaids actually premiered on the 2nd of October and it plays Central African time, 7 p.m, channel 157. But that is not the point. The point is I was a really big fan of like Desperate Housewives and Devious Maids, and I stumbled upon this kind of really funny spin-off called Housemaids. Now it started as like a brand new season and it follows these three ladies who are called Corky, Providence and Borang. But before I get into it, I want you guys to watch this little trailer quickly and so we can get into the crux of this particular boy. Clean up your act. Get it? That's why I'm alone. Now guys, this show actually follows three young ladies who are housemaids and they work in the same complex.
When ufuna indoda yangempela umuntu onemali ne-ID.
Kodwa mina ngiyamthanda loyo malambane wami.
Mele uthenge lento and then ngizokunika ikhona.
Hayi akukho okudliwayo lapho ngafa indawo.
Makuthi ulambile fanele uthola ifruit salad ungadli ukudla okunamafutha.
Awu man gogo man. Ayikho into yo sanitizer ngiqala.
Sekuseni kakhulu ukuthi ngabe sophuza utshwala.
I thought to myself, okay, Vicky is obviously the older one, and then you've got Providence, who's the middle-aged lady, and then you've got Borang, who's obviously the out there character, the one that I actually thought when watching the show I would relate most to. But you guys would be really surprised to find out who I related to the most. Guess. No, I want you guys to guess, because if you know me, Naledi M official, I love me a malambane. I love me my lizard gents, men with money, dangerous, dun. So I watched one episode where the Vicky was telling Providence obviously that she needs to get a man who's got and then Providence was like, no, me, I like my malambane, for which basically means I like my man who doesn't have money, right? And a lot of people would actually ask me like, Naledi, why don't you go for someone who can match your energy, match your bank? And I'm like, guys, have you ever been with a man with money? Do you want to cry never-ending tears, my sister? No, I'm sorry guys. I am sorry. I find myself relating more to Providence. I think that she's the one that actually reminds me a lot of myself, because I'm like the ride with you, right till we die, make this money together. Even if all you bring to the house is Norox and 3 tomatoes, I'm keen, I'm good to go. But I genuinely love it because it actually gave like a kind of comedic spin-off on the show, rather than for it to be like a drama where maids are obviously, you know, hiding bodies and maids are doing really weird things. But I actually really liked it because I thought that it was kind of cool to see a kind of show about maids but not from a serious perspective. So to kind of get an idea of who they are away from working for their, you know, I wasn't gonna use the term obas, bro. Without working for the employer. So I think it's actually such a cool way to kind of look at it. And you know guys, I really liked Devious Maids. I also liked the show with Tando Tabete. It was also like talking about maids, but that was from a very like serious, people are killing each other, people are killing their people's cousins, people are obviously, you know, integrating, and it just kind of gave a lighter hearted feel for me. So I definitely found one show that I find kind of enjoyable, because on Moja Love I find myself leaning towards reality shows. So this one is more so like a comedic spin take. It's not a reality show, I think it's fiction. It better be fiction, because but if there's one thing Providence's situation must teach us, guys, leave these men alone, bro. Oh my goodness. You know, when I actually watched the one episode, I was like, oh! And you know guys, I feel like that was me once upon a time. You know, when you just want to love your man through it, you just want to love your man through all the pain and heartache, and then they still have the time and decency to be cheating when they're supposed to get a job? How about that? Get a job. So I really enjoyed it. I like the spin-off. I like the comedic kind of feel about it, and because it is a brand new season, let me know if you want to see me do kind of a TV recap on the show and let you know what I think about it. But I did watch one episode and it seemed kind of really interesting. It looks like it brings like the fun, the flair side of things. Every single show I've seen, when it speaks about maids and it speaks about that kind of dynamic, all of it is from a very power, struggly, feel kind of off kind of setup. So I think I liked this particular show because it had like a comedic aspect to it. So don't forget that Housemaids just started season 1 on Moja Love channel 157, and it actually plays at 7 o'clock. So it's a nice show and it kind of is PG rated, so I really like that. But I'm really excited to see what Bonang, the character, is gonna give to us, because you know Bonang is obviously the one that's got the pizzazz, and I think it's obviously a nice take from the original Bonang. No guys, it's not, the character is not after Bonang Madiba, but I think obviously the name, the character kind of gives that flair to it, and it's kind of amazing to see that kind of switch from being this very pizzazzy person but also having, you know. So I'm really excited to see what the show is gonna bring, so don't forget to check it out. But until then, comment down below, let me know if you want to see me do a TV recap on the show. I will see you guys on my next little snippet where I fill you in on the tea. Naledi M official right here on Hotspot.